Congratulations on choosing an Isabella Penta. We will now show you how to assemble the awning. You can help yourself by getting accessories like Aquatex and Hercules for the assembly. This job is easier when there are two people. Start by spreading your ground cover out in front of the caravan. You'll find it easier if you peg it to the ground. Lay all frame poles out on the carpet and place them roughly where they'll be used. See the instructions. Some of the frame parts need to be assembled before use. The draft skirt is fitted along the underside of the caravan. Place the white figure of 8 channel across the wheel. Now attach the wheel arch cover to prevent drafts coming into awning from underneath the caravan. The procedure might vary depending on the brand of caravan. You can spray Aquatex into the caravan awning rail to make it easier to slide the awning in. Now you can slide the canvas into the awning rail. Unfold the canvas and find the first end to be fed onto the caravan. This task is easier if one person is pushing and feeding the awning, while the other person is pulling the canvas. The awning needs to be positioned so that the pegging elastics will be stretched enough to be tensioned when pegged. When the canvas is centralized on the caravan, the frame can be assembled. Start with the middle leg. That will lift the canvas to make it easier to assemble the rest. All fix-on brackets need to be mounted onto the canvas. There is a fix-on for each roof rafter pole. These are connected onto the special profile rail on the beading next to the caravan. Next, connect the middle rafter pole. This needs to be hooked into the fix-on and then connected to the middle leg. After this, continue towards the front. Check that the drop stops are correctly placed in the roof rivet when the canvas is put over the spike. Place the middle leg into the rectangular tab and adjust the height. Continue from the middle section to one side. First, connect the side roof rafter pole into the fix-on and then into the leg. Front corner legs need to be placed into the regulator tabs and adjusted for height. If the ground is uneven, the hole used in the regulator tab may not be the same on both sides. The rafter poles can be tensioned now. Hercules is used here to tension the poles. The same Hercules can be adjusted for use on different dimensions of poles. Unzip the awning panel slightly for better tensioning. Use the Hercules by placing it on the thinner pole with the open handle at the base of the adjustment screw. Release the screw before tensioning. In one movement, pushing the black handle upwards, you can get the best possible tension in the poles. Connect and tension all the poles, creating the shape with the rafter and the front poles. The protective foil can now be removed from the windows. This could be stored and used again for packing when the awning is taken down. Next, we build up the canopy. First, the inside rear leg with its corner section, cozy corner, is clamped to the rafter pole, with the horizontal pole coming out through the eyelet in the canvas. These legs need to be placed as close to the caravan as possible. Place the leg into the regulator tab and adjust the height. Please note the protective material around the clamp to protect your awning. Close all the panels and doors before the canopy poles are positioned around the canopy. All canopy poles need to be connected and then tensioned. Extra leg support poles can be used for further peace of mind. These are standard in the larger sizes of Penta. Your awning is now starting to take shape. Extra roof poles are placed evenly between the center cross and the outside rafter poles. This is done equally in both sides. When all frame parts are tensioned, the awning can be pegged. Start with the rear corner at the caravan and then the front corner. Do the same in the opposite side. The draft skirt is pegged inside the awning. You can easily peg through the ground cover. Next, peg both side panels. It is important there is tension in the awning. The peg elastics can be twisted twice round the pegs to make more tension. At all door openings, peg crosswise for the best tension even when the doors are open. Now the entire front can be pegged. Then peg the entire mud flap on the awning to get it tight. You can use the holes in the mud flap or the head of the peg to hold the edge of the mud flap. Now the curtains can be fitted. There are two sorts of clips. One, suitcases, to clip into the rail above the window, and the other, wheels, fits the curtain rivets. Curtain tiebacks are supplied to hold the curtains neatly in place. You can decide yourself which side of the curtains you want facing inside the awning. Now for the floor inside the awning. In this case, we start with ground cover, then ground sheet, and then the Bolen carpet. The ground sheet keeps water out, while the Bolen carpet offers style and comfort. Your awning is now ready for use. The veranda pole can be fitted between either side leg and the middle leg. Curtains should be laid onto the pole so that the window does not lay directly on the frame. More information and maintenance and cleaning can be found at www.isabella.net.